Hey guys, good morning. If you're new here, my name is Brennan. It is Monday, December 14th. It is the rare football Monday, as the Browns are set to play the Ravens this evening. I'm looking forward to that one for sure. Um, but that's not why you're here. At least I don't think that's why you're here. So this morning I've got 9 things I need to get packed up to get shipped out here before I get started on actual work today. And then I've got some really awesome things to show you guys from what's becoming a pretty nice little source to have. That is for sure. Yeah, we'll get to that. Let's go ahead and see what's sold. All right. So first here, I've got this lot of VHS horror tapes. Now, these are nowhere near as good as the ones I sold a few weeks back. But since then I have been looking for them. I've been looking on Facebook Marketplace and the Nextdoor app. I actually got a box of like 100 for free that someone was getting rid of, but there was nothing really great in there. So I put this lot together. It's 16 of them. This sold for $14.50. So again, not great, but they can't all be winners, right? Let's see here. So here I've got. This is pretty interesting. So here I have a lot of 45s, and this is a lot of 34 of them. And this one sold for $22.50. As you'll notice, I have this little R3 here and 34 in here, and I can go into this in a little more detail. But I want to say roughly 200 to 300 of these records, and trying to figure out how to go through them and how to list them. So basically what I did is I basically went through and pulled out, kind of similar-ish classic rock 70s, 80s, put them together, then put them in a nice little bag here and wrote this R3 on here. So when I did my listing, I put R3 at the end of it so I know exactly which set sold, because there's 34 records and I'm certainly not going to remember all the names. So I have a bunch more of those that I still need to do. I haven't gotten through all of those yet. Here we've got the Remington All That. These some curlers. This was actually in my buddy's pile of trash, and people are still liking to get their hair did. So this sold for $10. All right, so here we've got the Time Life for Rock and Roll Era 1959 2-record set. We got this I think about a month back. I want to say that I paid $1 for it. I want to say I paid $1 for everything. But this did sell for $15. So yeah, not too bad there. The Crystalis game here, which came out of the video game lots that I've been selling. This one sold for $14. This is just a little Tasmanian Devil salt and pepper shaker, which I thought was kind of cool. I think this was only like a quarter or something. This sold for $7. I got these skates end of the day at a sale for $1. I've had these for a little while. These are the frozen ones, so I'm assuming this might end up being a nice little Christmas gift for someone. These sold for $22. Got the classic electronic battleship game here. I've had this one for a while, a little bit longer than I thought I would have it, but I think I paid $1 for this one as well. This one finally sold for $41, which is really cool. This is definitely one of the original ones here. Pretty cool game. Then last but not least, I did go ahead and sell this Halloween set. So I did take an offer of $80 on this. So that brings that box's total up to $271. So pretty close to 300 in sales out of those VHS, which is super awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that stuff packed up. And then I've got some other really cool stuff to show you. All right, guys. So as you know, I was selling the video games for a coworker of mine, and I'm really glad I opened up that relationship because it has spawned this awesome photography lot. And I mean, there's so many things in this lot that I've been going through over the past couple of days. I'm not going to show you everything because that would take a long time, but I'll show you a couple of my favorite things. and kind of explain to you how I'm planning to move some of these. So as you can see here, we've got just all types of vintage photography equipment. And if you've never sold this type of stuff before, I will say there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to looking some of these things up. You'll want to definitely do a lot of research and really pay close attention to the numbers on the lens, because that will change the value. Some of these lenses, sometimes it'll have like an AF or like an SI, which will really change the value on them. And you also want to pay attention to, obviously, the millimeters, as well as the aperture here. This 1:2.8. Based on that number can change, and that can really change the value on a lot of these. So this is a Nikon FE, pretty nice little camera. So I'm pairing this together with so with these 6 lenses, as well as a flash and a manual. I'm not 100% sure what this will go for, but it's upwards, I would think around 150 or so, maybe a little bit more. We'll see how it goes. But when I'm looking at lenses, if a lens is only going to sell for about $10, $15, I will usually, if I've got a good enough camera, bundle them all together. It seems to do pretty well that way. All right, so here I've got this Nikon L Nikkor. I've never seen this before, so it's a pretty cool little lens here. It's a 75mm. It's a really cool little case here too. I can't remember all of the comps off the top of my head. I will put them up, but this one is one I'm selling individually, as well as this Nikkor. This is a micro Nikkor, 55mm. Selling that one individually as well. Here is a pretty old little Highland Pentax camera, and this one actually is pretty nice, especially with the box. So I'll sell that one by itself. I want to say it was around 75 to 100 or something along those lines there. And then there's a lot of random stuff as well. This is a Magnesight. I think I've got that listed for about 35. So this is Grab Lab. I think this is a timer that they use in the dark rooms. I've got this one listed, I think I have this listed at 45 at the moment. And I'll be honest, some of the stuff I don't know anything about. I don't know what the strobe frame system is for, or how that's used. I don't have that listed yet. Still need to go through that one. But when I say there's a lot of stuff, there is just a lot of stuff. So in this box here, I've got all types of the various camera equipment and lenses. These are actually kind of cool. These are for negatives, I believe. And these actually sell for like 35, 40 bucks, which is crazy. So Bessler is a pretty reputable brand when it comes to that darkroom photography type stuff. So that's pretty cool there. All right, now this is obviously not photo equipment, but this is, if anyone out there is horse racing fan, this is a pretty nice framed picture of Secretariat. It is signed by Helen Hayes. I've started looking at this just a little bit. I haven't found a whole lot just yet. I don't think I'm going to put this on eBay. I have no interest in shipping something like this, that is for sure. In addition to this one, there's also another one with the Man of War. Same artist there. Really cool, really nice condition. Not something that I would look for typically. So we'll see. I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it, but we'll see how that one works out. This is probably the best of everything here. So let's open.
We happy? Vincent, we happy?
Yeah, we happy.
All right, so this is a Pentax 645. Now, unfortunately, this camera is not working at the moment. The battery compartment was pretty corroded. I tried cleaning it out, which I've done pretty successfully. It's not too terrible, but I still cannot get this guy to power on yet, which is unfortunate, because this set here, I think, in great working condition. I think this is probably $1,100 to $1,200. But with the camera itself not working, I don't think won't get anywhere close to that. But it's still very nice. And again, lenses, a lot of the time the lenses are worth more than the cameras. I don't know if that's the case in this situation, if this camera was in good working order, but this is a Pentax A645, 150 millimeter. I believe this camera goes, this lens sells for right around 250 or so, 220 to 250. And then also we've got on the camera, there's also another Pentax A, and this one I believe is 75. Let's see here. Yep. So this is 75 millimeter on this one as well, and that one goes for right around 150-ish, I believe. So all in all, this is an awesome set. You've got this really nice flash that's got some pretty decent comps by itself as well. And obviously this case with the foam, this is just very nice. It's very professional looking, obviously. So yeah, I've got this one listed out there. We will see how this one goes. Stay tuned. I'm sure it will sell for something. Hopefully it will be a pretty nice number. Also, this does have the manuals with it, which is good to have those as well. So again, this is obviously not stuff that I picked. Obviously, I didn't go out and find all this. This is thanks to my coworker reaching out. So some more stuff that I'll be selling for him, and getting my nice little 40% commission out of it. So I'm happy about that. And I think this is going to open up even more things as they keep going through and finding more things that they want someone to sell. That someone will be me, and it's definitely a good relationship to have. That is for sure. Alright guys, I think that is it for today's video. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, stay curious.